It's we're gonna go back in Blacksad, and we are in some sort of bomb shelter or research. Can't speak. Research facility. Came across this girl, Brunhilde, who unfortunately they've been experimenting on. Apparently she had been kidnapped. So we're gonna go back here and check on her. It looks like there's something under bed, but can't interact with it. I guess we're just supposed to leave her there? We did call Smirnoff already, so we can't leave. Why can't we leave? Well, can't we go? Alright, so we can't leave. So we must have missed something in here. Oh, we gotta do another deduction. I forgot about that. We have a deduction. Druggies. Probably these two.
The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical. It's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Is that it, or does that open something else? Should have tried to leave after I did that. Let's go back out and see if we can leave now. This is let's go here first. Yeah. It's Spano.
Bill? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed. It's...
You bastard! I should kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Engelmann syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and
It looks like Splinter.
It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold. Somehow, the Reich heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers. Yes, that Reich. We're talking late 30s, Berlin.
It's Hitler
I
Cat.
escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
What are the long-term effects of those drugs?
It depends on the patient. But they all develop an addiction, even Brunhilde. They also suffer other symptoms. Some become delirious. She's losing muscle mass by the day. Others lose their ability to focus. And some, slowly but surely, lose it all.
About those pills. What is he looking at?
Ah. Mitchell got us, man.
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on. I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
What? What do you mean, Angus?
No way.
I wish it hadn't come to this.
You gonna torture him?
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh.
Oh my gosh, dude, what a scumbag. He burned that girl and her dad alive, man. What the hell?
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people.
You freaking cooked them, bro. Where did Spano
I
go?
hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so
Spano
far from
appears.
What the?
There's a freaking cat. Use your claws and get out of there, bro. Bro.
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much? Spano just ran out that way.
We're gonna make it.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
Well, Spano came back to save us. He took the drugs. That's why he stopped it with his bad arm. That's why his eyes were red as the devil's.
Greg Spano is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see
No,
our
he's
friend?
freaking out.
Now you're gonna see. Bring it on! Let's go!
Man, he's really freaking out. Oh, heart attack. Just like Yale. He's done for, man.
No.
You didn't make it, bro. Nobody made it. Just John. At least you already called the police.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What? Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
It's just a theory. Let's hope we get the truth out of him.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
So he misses with 2 shots at point-blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
There we go.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger? And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler, and yes, Bobby Yale.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh? In any case, thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
I don't trust the cops. I trust you.
Hey, John. Surprise. You could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I helped you?
Uh-oh. We should have called Weekly, too.
Get that guy out of here.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Weekly was helping you out. You just get
When the
dragged
war
off
ended,
like a
Mitchell convinced
chump.
Grun to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
So Mitchell wasn't the one behind it, brah. It ain't over. I remember that.
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on. Now speed it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew. That he was going to let Yale win. That if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career. And that Moore was doomed either way. Or would be, as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today, nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
I came to convince you otherwise, but I think you might be right. You better take a dive.
I didn't take you for a romantic, Blacksad.
I feel you. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Blacksad! Thank you.
Uh-oh. I only told him to take a dive because we put 5,000 down on Yale. So there you go. That's why I did that. I don't want to lose my money. Forget it. He could end up what's for dinner. There's probably a lot of people that know he's going to take a dive. Or at least a few, select few people.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds. That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight? You know what? It's none of my business. But they'll be your last pills. Then what?
He don't really need to take him if Stone's going to take a dive anyway. But whose call is it to tell him what he should and shouldn't do? That's not our job. We were just supposed to find out where he was and then who killed Joe. We did all that, kind of. The anteater killed Joe. We say it was because of Mitchell, but and it kind of was.
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake. After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that, and money.
Time to go collect their paycheck. The loads are working better this time. Last couple times, actually, the loads were doing really well instead of getting caught up and hanging up.
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Did he tell you why he's running late?
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Hey, there's more up on the wall.
No matter how many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
All those, yeah. Thorpe hire athletes advertise, but all of them, those are the names on the list. There we go.
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's
And
operation?
there's Alan Moore on the wall on the
Mr.
other side.
Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda. If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different? Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Don't look like it's there. Right there. Meeting with Millard Smith at the hospital. Wasn't that... No. Did he say his name was as a doctor? It's not there. Bobby Yale. Ray Mitchell. I can't read the other. Clark. Ooh, Engelman. Ugh, come on.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
What a thick is freaking crazy.
Thorpe, tell me there's a back door to your office.
Yeah, the meeting room. Okay, so where are we right now? We're in the lobby. Elevators are right there. Washrooms, hallway. Alright. We're going to explore a little bit though, because we want to find cards. Can we go out there? You can go out there. There's a card. We're not going to go out there yet though. So I'm pretty sure we can use the window cleaning thing to get into the next room. Bobby Yale.
So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all.
Bobby Yale lied.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
Oh, there's a card in that plant. Can't go in there. A card right there.
Should I play the Smirnoff trump card again? No, this is nothing but a hunch.
Alright, can't go in there. Search the area. Can we search the office? Okay, let's go in the office and walk around a little bit. Oh, there's a card right there. Take a second and check our Hall of Fame stuff. missing a lot. Dang. We're missing at least, like, we could be missing full cards, but now the partials are missing. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 1 partial on, no, 3 partials on that page. 1 partial on this page, but we're definitely missing a card or 2. I think the outlines, like up there where you see like the 51. Yeah, those are cards where the numbers are. So if we go by that, we're missing 5 of the baseball. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the football. 2, 4, 6, 7 boxing. It's like 8 hockey, and yeah, so we're missing quite a few. Not tons, but still quite a few, and then nothing punches a load. That was weird for a second. So we got a fair amount of them, but not as many.
Cats aren't afraid of heights. That's why I've never felt vertigo.
Vertigo.
In my experience, when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really bad.
Another card. Get stuck on stuff. Definitely want to grab the cards first. It's interacting with anything can, progress this story further than we wanted. Wilmington Shooting Club, F Class 300 yard, first prize, Timothy W. Thorpe. So is he the sniper?
One of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in 50 miles, and went wherever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sachs, and so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor. I enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the Army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no. Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
All right. No, it's not gonna do that either. There we go.
That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
Thorpe's the mastermind. Sniper. No. All right. I think it's that. No, it's not that. Do that. Do that. No, won't do that. Oh wait. This. Back over there. I'll go like that. No, the reason I was gonna put that there is because, like, he's in a wheelchair. How the heck could he have sniped anybody on a rooftop? He's in a wheelchair. So let's try this. Oh, so let's go. We do this. This. Don't. I think I just did the same ones. Alright, saves the mastermind. Let's say he's a surgeon. No. Alright, I don't see why Gills make any. That makes no sense to any of this. Unless, like, he locked him in there because Mitchell told him to. But we don't know that. Sniper killed Randall Lay. Mastermind. That don't work. We'll do the other one. Sniper killed Randall. Alright, let's try. Last one we haven't tried, man. No. I already tried that one, because like I said, he's in a wheelchair. How the hell's he getting on a rooftop to snipe somebody on top of a sign? Let's see here. We're gonna try all of these and see what happens. Oh, okay. So it says Mastermind. Let's go. Sniper killed Randall. Nope. Mastermind. Yeah. Nope. So I don't understand why none of these. Because here, I would think these would go together. Okay. Because Thorpe's advertising agency, everyone on the list, all these athletes were on the list in the lab. So, yeah, obviously he's doping these guys. So, like, yeah. But can't do it. Can't do it, even though it makes sense. What the heck? What is... Do we not have one? I swear. Didn't it automatically go into this?
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
Yeah, we gotta make a connection, I think. Although he doesn't have any numbers by his head. I don't know.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Oh, do we need that one? Try this one again. Let's start with Thorpe can't walk. Do this. No, it's not gonna do that. Okay. Already tried that, right? Yeah, I already tried that. Thorpe can't walk. I don't think we're ready for anything yet. Maybe we are, and I'm just not seeing it.
That leads to the front desk.
What is this? We missed that before.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Of course.
I want to get rid of that gun. I mean, wouldn't you at least take the bullets out of it? There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we know what we need. So again, it doesn't matter.
Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
There we go. And now we can deduce that Thorpe may have been the sniper. Alright. Come on. Oh, I did that. That's dumb, man. Come on, man. There we go.
Of course, it wasn't Mitchell or Gil.
I was trying to
Thorpe
connect
who
more
shot
dots
Randall
than
at
I
the
needed
hospital.
to.
Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Alright, man. I have to lure him into a trap. Gil, maybe? No. No use there. Why do we just have to do these two? No. The other one probably. The drugs help him walk. Da-da-da. Or is it the gun? Probably the gun. Man. Yeah, there we go.
How? What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it?
Trophy pop called Smart Alec. I must not have earned it the first time I played. I don't know what it's for. Maybe I got all the deductions? I don't know.
The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
There he is.
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a
Oh, he's a
silly
pirate.
name.
Anthony, you wants to be Sharkbait, do ya? Blacksad, I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John,
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, councilman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Yeah, I can't.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us.
Oh boy, now he's gonna tell Thorpe he's a horrible guy right in front of his...
Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Fair enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's Gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet. But she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave them to you.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep from the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs. I know that you were a highly skilled sniper, and I think it was you who shot Randall Lee at the hospital.
Have you seen me, Blacksad? How could I possibly do that? I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, You sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so you decided to help him, to reboot his career. And yet, when the drugs started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now! You stop it!
Got a little angry.
Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia
See through his
and I,
head.
we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Oh, he did take out the bullets, but there's one in it. I guess there wasn't one in it. She shot him. With the gun Bobby Yale had. And Dunn took. He wasn't really murdered by her, was he?
Sonia Dunn, you are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up. Sonia should never set foot in jail.
Blacksad, don't.
Finding Thorpe guilty would have taken time. Sooner or later, the state of New York would have executed him. Sonia saved us all time. And money.
No, there's no way this could work. How do we hide this? John?
I'll put the bullets back in the gun. Thorpe had me at gunpoint, but I was faster. We're doing the right thing, Chief.
John, why do I end up getting my hands dirty every time I'm close to you?
Because justice is blind. That's why, bro. Justice is blind. Sonya gonna make friends with Mary finally? Oh, what a peeper. He's completely obvious, too.
After everything that had happened, the last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because
Who
no
won?
matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
Since we killed the guy that hired us, do we even get paid? Okay. I can't leave. Okay, here we go. Your Blacksad. Alright, there we go. We are just over half hard boiled. We are just over half precautious. We are 63% pragmatic. We are very lonesome. We are 70.8% astute. We are 2.8%, 97.2% swift. We're 99.2% talkative. And we are 72.5% profitable case. So there we go. We are a swift, astute, rich detective. There we go. That's us. But that is it for Blacksad. So we come back next time. We will be playing something else. The plan is that me and Cheshire will both be in the next game, and we are planning. I'll have to see how things go, but if things go the way we are planning, we are going to be doing a full playthrough of LEGO Dimensions, all the DLCs and everything. If everything works out, because I have heard rumors that some of the content is no longer obtainable. I am hoping that is not true. We've already pre-installed it, but we have not pre-installed all of the DLC, so I'm going to have to hope and cross my fingers that it is still up and available, and we will be doing that next. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. So long.